pretty decent. What aspects would we be working on? Would be the drive system to drag it to the top of the hill, brakes, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and then the interaction between the cars and how those the motion is transferred through the entire system.
All right. So there could potentially be a lot of simulation in there, depending on how we do it.
Yes. Yeah, if one part of it becomes too big, we could always just focus on that specifically. If it.
Yep.
Narrow our focus, yeah.
Because there is going to have to be quite a bit of modeling, which no matter what project we choose, there's going to be quite a bit of modeling.
Mm-hmm.
Linearization, that's going to come down to just what it is we're doing and how it ends up getting modeled.
Okay.
Yep. Simulations, we may want to simulate it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
What simulation ideas did you have, Wyatt?
Well, if we get modeling brakes, we're probably going to have to simulate the braking system, which it's just pad brakes, so that wouldn't be too bad. A lot of it would just be making up the simulation.
We could probably use Simulink for that.
Simulink would probably be our best option.
Okay, so that's a software pack we would most likely go with?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Then our analysis, that would be all of the math that we've been doing on homeworks and such. That will probably split up amongst everyone because there's going to be quite a bit going on in there.
Mm.
We could almost subdivide some systems to get people started working on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then design controller. Any of you guys familiar with that?
I'm not.
No, what is that?
We'll have to go through and look at that. So does someone want to make a note on that? Or Jared, do you want to put it in the notes to...
Yeah, I can put it in the notes.
Then report documentation. We've already started on that to a certain extent. We've been keeping our notes, so that's going to go into the report in some way, shape, and form. The final group presentations.
We will do that.
That will happen when we get scheduled, I guess.
Yeah. Then appendices, that would be our software and animation. So that's going to have to wait till after we do all of our work.
Yeah.
And we'll have to actually have set our goals on the project, what it is exactly we would like to do. And depending on how we do it, that could bring in these 3 points.
Yeah.
I think we should try to avoid those where possible. But
I agree.
So that would be this week's stuff, or this coming week's issues. This last week, we have gotten our LaTeX report set up. I think we've all written our paragraph, correct?
Yes.
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 Has everyone put that into the Google Drive?
I have not yet. I was just about to. And then we were wondering about the overleaf formatting is kind of what you were wanting for that, as far as the outline goes.
Oh yeah, that template is what you mean?
Yep.
Yeah, the template.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll have to get the template. He said we were going to be provided a template, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So we'll have to get that template. We'll have to put it into Overleaf, and we can start compiling that. Which with the template, it shouldn't take that long. It should just be copying, pasting our documentation in almost.
Exactly.
Which that should be fairly simple.
It should, and then we have all the notes from the meeting, so that part should be fairly fast.
Yeah, and we could probably just copy paste the meeting notes in at the end of the report when we're done with all the meetings would probably be easiest.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I just keep adding on to the same document.
Do we have a goal of how long this document's supposed to be?
Not
Or
sure.
As long as it needs to be.
As long as it needs to be, okay.
So then, who was it that was looking up this, the course objectives?
I've got course objectives up. Just glancing through them, it looks like I think our project should meet all of them. There's nothing out in here where I feel like we wouldn't. Let's do. Let me do a quick scan. So yeah, we'll tackle complex engineering problems. Apply engineering design. Communicate effectively with audiences. Recognize ethical and professional responsibility. Ability to function effectively on a team. Ability to develop and conduct appropriate experimentation and analysis, and ability to acquire and apply new knowledge. So I think we'll meet all of those that I can think of.
Side note, we have just under 10 minutes left, so.
Yep. We shouldn't need much more time. Then for the, there was one other thing that I asked someone to look up.
The next gen projects.
Yep. What were you able to find on that?
Just glancing through the web page, it basically is I'm reading a description on what they are, and I think it's just like, you know how we have our current project board on Jira? This is like a simpler, more customizable project board that we could use. So I don't think we're required to use it, but I think it's an alternative, and it may be a better alternative to what we have now. And it just on this web page, it has a list of instructions on how to set up a project like that. So it's certainly something we could look into.
Okay. So is it like an offshoot of Jira, or is it a completely different thing?
Oh, it's on Jira. It's part of Jira. You can either have a regular project like we have set up currently, or you can have a next gen project, which is basically easier setup and different features. And I guess we wouldn't really learn entirely what it is until we actually try it out and experiment.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
this coming week, do we want to try it out, or do we just want to keep doing what we're doing?
We could try creating a new next gen project and see what that looks like, and then we can compare the next gen project with the regular project.
We could cover that in our next meeting. If you want to do a little bit of research into it, we could see what you think of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we can go and do that. Jacob, can you make that a task and put it under my name on the project?
Yes. Yes, I can do that.
All right. So other than that, I don't know what all else we have to do. Anyone have anything?
I think we've covered everything for week 2 and prep for week 3.
All right. So we all know our tasks, what we're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, short, quick meeting.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, everyone.
Yep.